Hey beautifuls, out again. I don't know if you recognize this spot, but this is where I was recording in the winter. Not so much winter anymore. We're into the blossoming of spring, and it's a beautiful day in the spring day, and I'm out doing some wandering around in the bush. Hope to take you with me today. It's gonna be wonderful. Stay tuned. So we're about 5 minutes in on the walk. It's absolutely wonderful. This is a kind of a path that leads into the forest. It's local to where I live, and not too many people out today, which I'm quite surprised. Usually it's busy, lots of people with their dogs and kids and families and stuff. But today, it's just me. So welcome to the walk. There's not a whole lot sprouting out of the ground right now. Usually you have some sort of flowers and stuff growing and things coming up, but the spring is really late this year, so it's still kind of a desolate brown that you'd normally get from the fall. But I'll come back in a week's time or so and things should be sprouting up pretty quickly. We had some major flooding this year, and it's not so bad anymore. But as you can see, we still have some muddy areas to traverse, so I don't get my feet wet. I only wore sandals today, so try not to get too muddy today. Headed a little bit deeper into the woods now. As you can see, the bottoms of the cedar trees here have all been pretty much decimated by the deer feeding on them all winter long. It's pretty much their main source of food throughout the winter. But as you can see, the pathway has given way to more of a rustic look as we get deeper into the forest. It's gets a little bit more rustic as you go along, and then the path just completely disappears after a while. But it's nice to get out here and see all the different changes of the seasons, in the winter, spring, and then we'll go into the summer and the fall and I'll do it all over again. It's really nice to get outdoors. I hope you guys have a place where you can experience your own outdoors as much as it is wonderful in every part of the world. And this is my part of the world. It's absolutely great. Sorry if I'm a little jittery. Ground's a little uneven, so it's hard to keep the camera stable. But at least you get an idea of the forest area that I'm walking through today. If you're lucky enough, you'll see some wild turkeys, maybe a few deer. On the rare occasion, if you're at the right time of day, you'll get to see a fox or coyote or porcupine in this area. Even though we're still close to the city, you still have lots of wildlife in this area, which is always nice to see. So we've been out for about half an hour now, and just making my way back to the car. And I hope you really enjoyed. I don't get my phone out to take much video because I'm too enthralled with walking around. So I just try to give you little pieces of what I'm seeing here and there. I didn't really see a whole lot interesting other than more and more forest.
but nice clean air, wonderful time to be outside.
Thanks everyone for joining me today on my little bit of a venture outside. It's so nice to get back out into the nice weather, and hope everyone got out there as well. New videos and audios coming up real soon this month and next. Got maybe a trial thing I'm going to try in June. We'll think about it. Stay tingly and earbuds in. Cheers.